Just want to give y'all an update on what we're doing today. We're burning some brush piles that the bulldozer man has pushed over. I've been cutting them up for firewood and logs for a couple of weeks now, and now we're starting to burn them. You know, me and the wife were talking the other night, and I think she said we've been up here 2 months, I think. Seems like a lot longer than that. We've got a lot done in 2 months. I got all the bottom cleared with my mower. I mowed it. It was grass up to here, pretty tall. I got it all mowed, looking nice, cleaned up. There has been some branches and stuff, limbs, fall, whatnot. Piled that up. Got it all cleaned up, looking good. Water line ran. Road cut with gravel. Power, got the power. I got the power in about a month ago. Got the satellite in. And now I'm burning brush piles. And the reason I want to get all these brush piles burned up now is because in the spring I won't have time to do it because I'll be building a house. We plan on building the house ourselves with the help of Jason Toporowski. He's my general contractor. And then I'm going to do a lot of it myself. I have a background in trim and cabinet work, so I can do the cabinets and the tops and the trim and interior doors, tile and hardwood floors, you know, insulation. We can do a lot of the work ourselves. It might take a little bit longer, but it's just something about building something with your hands and looking at it when you're done and say, I did that. To me, that's fulfilling. Some people ask me why you work so hard. There goes a deer right there. There's a buck that runs down there. He's been rubbing some trees by the creek, and I'd say that was that buck. He heard me up here, and he crossed the creek and crossed the road, went up that hill somewhere. I don't see him. So what was I saying? Why I work so hard? If you want something nice and it ain't nice, you got to work hard to make it nice. That's one reason, because I want something nice. A lot of people, this land was on the market for some time, and nobody bought it. And we found it, and I walked over it, and I could see the potential in the land. Most people just saw it as a hillside, can't do anything with it, can't farm it, can't run cows, so they didn't buy it. A lot of expense in the road, in the driveway, which the driveway was expensive, but it's a damn good driveway. The driveway was expensive, but it's a good driveway. I'm gonna try to quit cussing so much. Another reason I work so hard is I was born and raised on a farm, 100-acre farm. We had cows and goats and sheep and hogs and chickens and horses and a donkey named Jack. And all I knew was work. That's all I knew. You got up in the morning, you went and gathered eggs, you fed, you did all the things that you need to do on a farm that size. You fenced. I fenced forever. Seemed like I was fencing all the time. Daddy had the fence around the entire perimeter, and then he had a cross fence where he could rotate his cows and still cut hay. So I mean, we just worked. I just worked every day. I didn't think anything about it. That was just part of it. And now that I'm older, I appreciate it. I appreciate and value the time that I had working on the land, improving it, making it better, raising animals, good, healthy animals that was raised up on the land. And I guess it just got in my blood. I love to work. Leah says all the time, you got to quit working so much. You're going to burn yourself out. That's just what I love to do. Like coming down here and burning these brush piles. I've already worked an 8-hour day and then come home and burn brush piles. Just something about it. It's peaceful. It's good working weather too. It's about 38 degrees here. You can work and not even break a sweat. Hear the birds singing. Seeing deer run through the field. It's just a good life. And I'm so thankful I get to live this life again. You know, I sold my farm when my mom and dad passed away. But I kept it in the family. I sold it to a cousin and his wife, and they're still there farming it, so. But at the time, I was young. I didn't want to farm. I still don't want to farm. I don't care nothing about having 50 head of cattle and 20 head of goats and everything we had. That's a lot of work every day. I want to have this place fenced off and run a few goats, maybe a couple of cows that we can raise for beef, maybe a hog for bacon, and some chickens. That's all I want. Back off in the head of this holler, and it's peaceful. We can live more of a sustaining life. That's just what I'd prefer to do. Work on the land, clean it up. Let me take y'all on a little walk. So that's the brush pile that I've been cutting up. And then right up through there is a trail, an old wagon road or logging road that I've been clearing out. And then right up there, I want to put a wood shed where I can take all this cut wood and split it and store it. And there's another wood pile. Ain't it beautiful up here?